Hi, I'm Sam Merkur from Yoga Body, and today I'm going to demonstrate Salamba Sarvangasana, which is a shoulder stand. This is an inversion, so we're going upside down. There's a lot of compression in the neck and the thyroid, so this is not for people who have high blood pressure. It's also not the kind of pose that you want to do as a beginner by yourself or without props. So you want a couple of blankets. I have 3 here. Depending on how strong and how much space your neck needs, you may need to build this up. So again, I caution you to do this with somebody who has some experience. You may want to use a chair, and you're going to need a belt. We're going to place the belt and measure across from shoulder to shoulder. So the width of the belt from shoulder to shoulder is then going to slip on to your elbows, and you're going to slip it on like a shirt just above. So I can actually feel that this belt is too wide. You want this fairly tight because you don't want your arms to move in this position at all. So as you slip it on, it does become somewhat uncomfortable until you're in the pose. You're going to take the sides of your mat and hold on to them, and you're going to lean back over your blankets. From here, you're going to press into the mat and lift yourself up, taking your hands down your back here. So as you can see, my chin is to chest and compressed. So I can no longer use the upper 2 cavities of my body to really breathe with. I'm now breathing deeply from my lower abdominals and my diaphragm. So this changes the way we breathe naturally, increasing your heart rate. The inversion obviously changes the flow of your blood. So this is not for anybody who's menstruating as well. And you want to press your elbows in towards the floor, and you want to continue pressing your fingers in towards your back, spinning your thighs inward, lifting up from the pelvis, getting taller and lighter in this position. There's different variations from here. You can bring your legs down towards a chair behind you for halasana, and you can continue lifting up, pressing in towards the floor. You may want to take this a little further. Press the chair away from you, and you can press your feet in towards the floor, reaching your heels back, lifting up from the sit bones, lifting up in the back. And then you'll take your legs back up towards the ceiling. You may even want to add a bit of a twist into this, massaging the muscles around the spine. And then to come down, you're going to lower slowly, bone by bone by bone, on towards the floor. You'll lift your hips from here, release your belt. Now for those who don't want to go into the extreme pose of full shoulder stand, you can take this into a baby shoulder stand, Salamba Sarvangasana. You'll bring your heels close towards your hips. You'll press your elbows in towards the floor, lifting your hips. You can take a block and place it under your sacrum, so you get a nice supported lift here. Bringing your feet parallel with the hips, toes in, feet out, heels out, knees together, pressing in towards the triceps, reaching your shoulders down towards the floor. Perhaps you don't need the block, and you can keep lifting from here. So a shoulder stand is very calming for the nervous system. So it's something that we use in the Iyengar system to slow our practice down, although it's an inversion, and does somewhat increase the heart rate. And then again, you'll release bone by bone by bone, setting yourself down, and ultimately taking your legs out in front of you, opening your palms towards the ceiling into a Shavasana. Namaste.